Here's a Deranged segment on MSNBC where some guy with, really a fascinating hairstyle. It's very nice. It's actually pretty cool hair, right? I'm serious. Like, pretty cool hair. But he's kind of crazy. Nice looking hair. But he's kind of crazy. I don't know this guy. But screaming on MSNBC to Joy Reid, believe me, Joy Reid would have taken a gold today. But because she had very little input other than a couple head nods in this segment, she may hold out the rest of the week. We're waiting, though. One more thing from Joy Reid. She goes to the gold. Although Stelter did something dumb today, too. Maybe we'll get to that later. But here's a guy screaming like a crazy person on MSNBC that we should federalize doctors to go into Texas, pursuant to the Texas heartbeat bill, saving kids in the womb. They should federalize doctors, send them into Texas like an invading army to abort kids everywhere. This is not fun. I'm sorry. It's not the subject is dead serious. I'm really sure. But these people are crazy. They are crazy people. Check this person out.
We need to go and get women in Texas and protect their constitutionally protected medical rights. And the way you do that is that you deputize doctors, you federalize doctors, you create through an executive order an army of federal doctors who are going to go into Texas and protect the Constitution by consulting women about their privacy rights and their medical history. That by federalizing the doctor force, that would protect those abortion providers from the Texas law, which, as we all said, it's a bounty system. Only private citizens can enforce it. Well, you know what? Federal officials are protected from private civil actions by qualified immunity, which I don't like. But you know what? It's time to play hardball, right? This is not go high time. This is go time. So you send in the doctors.
Abort those kids everywhere. Jim says his name is Elie Mystal for the Nation or something like that. I think I've seen him a couple times on MSNBC, but he wants to deputize an army of like X-Men like superhero abortion doctors to go in and whack babies in the womb. This is the left. They really, really hate your kids. Then they'll make up stupid arguments like, we don't know when life begins. You don't know when life begins? Well, we know life begins at conception. That's not hard to figure out. But you know what the weird part about the left's argument there is? I was thinking about this weekend. Even if the left believed what the left knows life begins at conception. Okay, folks, again, they're not stupid. They think you are stupid. There's a huge difference. Trust me, they know life begins at conception. They are not dumb. They don't care. They just want to kill babies. That's what they want to do. They don't care. They don't care. But even if their point was accurate and they're playing stupid and they say, well, we don't know when life begins, right? Even if you were to accept that absurd premise, wouldn't you want to err on the side of caution, right? I mean, think this through for a second regarding this Texas abortion law, that when they detect a heartbeat, you can't abort and terminate this child's life in the womb, right? Wouldn't you want to err on the side of caution? And now, for the leftists listening, I know you need analogies because you're not that bright and you can't think things through like normal human beings. But imagine a doctor going into a room. You look at a patient and you're not sure, like, are they breathing shallow or are they dead? So you're not sure, right? You're legitimately not sure. Do you just say to the nurse, hey, you know what? Send them down to the morgue, put them in a body bag. Hey, doc, we're not sure. Whatever. Why waste the bed? We've got someone else there. You might as well just terminate the guy's life. Do you do that? Again, leftists, I know, the clawing at the face, the foaming at the mouth has begun, the screaming at the sky, and the pink hats are out. I get that because you're forced to use logic. And when you're forced to use logic, you have these extinction bursts of profoundly immature, irrational behavior, screaming, foaming, yelling, pink hats. I get it because you don't do logic. And you're like, gosh, that does sound logical. Dan's right, but I don't want to do logic, so let me foam at the mouth and scream at the sky. When you're not sure when life begins, you don't terminate the life then. Just a thought. Just a thought.